Hey everyone, it's Quentin Pike from Five Archers, doing some brand new Tachyon Reef stuff. It's pretty cool new stuff, pretty big feature. Let's get started here. I'll wait for it to load, and now I have to wait for the terrain to generate because we now have Voxel based terrain. Oh, this thing falling down here is a big mining platform that doesn't really have a purpose yet, but it will as things progress. So you can see the old terrain is completely gone. Instead, we have this lovely voxel smooth marching cubes based terrain. Got some decent textures there. I don't think that infinite terrain generation is quite working yet, but let's have a look at this. So I'm using, I think there'll be an actual drilling rig for stuff like this, but as you can see, a little mini sub has some sort of crazy laser drill rig on it. And that little bit of blue there, that's like the plug that I'm using. That's its marker for where it's digging. I still gotta hide that. Let's have a look over here at this drill rig. So eventually, like, there'll be something like the end of this will slowly extend, and it will churn up stuff. There'll be resources you can grab and stuff, or mine out once I work out the details. But you can see I'm sort of sapping away at the bottom. I had this thing tipped all the way over once, just from continually digging out from underneath it, which is kind of fun. Dig some more out here. Just gotta be careful this sub's not very tough. And I don't have auto save. Well, I'll have a chance to save even if I screw up badly. There's a little shrimpy. Look, little guy. What you doing? Okay. Whoops. I'm going to save, because I don't have automatic saving, and we're going to go get a different sub and see how it works. So, I was a little concerned about the performance of this voxel thing, but that's mostly in the Unity editor. It's got a lot more on its plate, I think, so it doesn't work very good. You can see I'm not saving the position of the rig. This is really just a model profile. But the terrain should be saved. So I got to figure out all the ins and outs of how this mining business is going to work, but it's going to be pretty cool. You can see here where I was drilling out with the mini sub. I better make sure this thing doesn't land on me, which it's probably going to. Let's try this. This sub, it's the same basic script, just a little temporary one, but I'm going to do, instead of drilling, I'm placing. So, again, I haven't really worked out how this stuff is going to work, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. Probably if I keep digging around here, that thing's going to go flying off in the sky or something when the collider changes. Let's have a look. Yeah, it jumped a bit. Yeah, so this is the sort of stuff, and now it's hitting me. Better save my terrain here, I'm probably about to die. This is not nearly as bad as that little mini sub. So again, like, don't get too worried about what this mining platform is doing, because it's probably nowhere near what it's going to be doing. Hey guy, what's up? I have the new, I think I covered the new shaders before, so basically I can use any standard Unity shaders or whatever and still get this, see you can't see where I'm pointing properly, but you see it's blue, the light up there as I'm heading back to the base, which should get white as we get closer. But now this isn't a special thing applied to that material. It's just an overall shader for everything that's in the camera view. Well, I guess we'll do one more check here. This thing I haven't tested yet, but it should be able to place large amounts of terrain. And I think the big change I'm going to have to do with all this digging stuff is more of a first person or cockpit mode. Which isn't the worst thing in the world either, but it's a little hard to deal with placing and digging when you can't see what you're doing. Okay, it's not as big as I thought, but still, it'll let's make a little archway. Why not? So it'll be a mixture of placeable, like I ultimately want to have a little mining colony thing, but I don't think I'll try and have a Minecraft style brick by brick, because when you get into these smooth voxel terrains, it's really hard to get good sharp edges and place them where you want and everything else, so, which I've been through before on Howling Realms. I might be able to do that yet, we'll see. But I think it's going to be more like a big prefab like this, or small prefab. The first thing definitely I'm going to want to do is add like supply stations. Now that this terrain is so big, you're going to want to be able to get a little farther, so you know you'll scavenge around the area and do mining and get your supplies, and then you could put down oh, that thing unlocked it. But maybe someday. Sorry, I can't talk and click at the same time. Yeah, like a little depot or whatever that's farther out. Like especially this thing, it's fast, doesn't have a lot of power. So let's see if we can completely crash this. So maybe here, you know, you create a little space for it, and then place a resupply depot so that you could move a little farther or branch out from here. In terms of the wildlife spawn and stuff, I can see a few artifacts there. I haven't worked it all out just yet. So. Oh, and then this is a problem with this style of voxel terrain. You always end up with these little mini balls of stuff. Really hard to get a hold on that. But anyways, this is a great little, I think it's called Voxel Land on the Unity Asset Store. And not perfect yet, but it's working pretty good, as you can see. And the dev has been really good at like emailing me and stuff. I think he's in Russia or something, but like he gets back to me within a day, and like the Unity forums were down, so he couldn't get back to me, and he was really making the effort to try, even though Unity forums happened to be screwed up that day. He still made the effort. He looked up my email and he emailed me directly just to make sure. So Voxel Land. So check that out. It was about $90, I think. Which for this, I mean, I spent a lot of money on a very big package, which shall remain nameless, and I kind of got screwed on it. And so, like, this doesn't have complete biomes and stuff yet, but I'm starting to see how I'll be able to work on it, and yeah, I think it's going to be good. Look at the crystal. But anyways, that's all I got for now, and thanks for watching, and I'm sure there'll be lots of new Tachyon Reef news coming up, so we'll talk to you later.